Again, we're talking with author Thomas Fellows. He's joining us from Texas. He's written a book called Listen Up, Seek Enough Advice So One Day You'll Be Giving It. You do a lot of your, you make points through scripture, through movies, music. Why is that, Thomas? And explain.
I try to make it relevant to the reader. One movie that I use in this book is Happy Gilmore. And again, Happy doesn't want to listen to the advice of Chubbs, his mentor. But because he eventually does so, he ends up being successful and does a great job in the tournament and ends up being able to buy back the house for his grandmother. And someone who has done an excellent job of listening throughout his career at Xerox, SAP, and now at ServiceNow is Bill McDermott, who I mentioned last interview. And so in terms of leadership ability, I'm always impressed by Bill McDermott, but the one thing that I'm most impressed by is his ability to listen. And so when he was probably in his late 20s or early 30s, he managed a team in Puerto Rico that previously finished 64th out of 64th place, and he took them to first out of 64th place. And what he did was basically, when he went down there, he gave power to the people and asked them why they were struggling instead of just saying to do this or that. And in doing so, he gained their trust. And because he showed that he respected them and he showed that they're capable of doing the job, and he understood that the previous manager was a cost cutter and got rid of their Christmas celebration. So what he did is he hired the most famous salsa dancer or singer, and they ended up getting first out of 64th place. Gotcha. And again, McDermott throughout his career has done things that seem weak, but they're actually really strong.
Real quick, we've just about a minute left. Obviously, you're well-read. Who are a couple authors that have really inspired you, Thomas?
I would say David Brooks, Nasir Ghami, Malcolm Gladwell, Daniel Kahneman, John Grisham. Those writers have especially inspired me. And if you do want to become a writer, the most important thing to do is to read, and read some more.
Very good.
And especially reread books so you're memorizing their form.
Real quick, best way to get hold of Listen Up, Seek Enough Advice so one day you'll be giving it. Go ahead.
Barnes & Noble throughout Indiana and also on Amazon.
Thomas Fellows, we hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Real quick, is there another book in the works?
Yeah, I'd love to come back in a month or two. The book is called Alone at the Lunch Table, How to Rise from Rejection.
Hey, we'll look forward to that. Author Thomas Fellows. Thomas, thanks for being our guest.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And when Midday with Mike continues, Joe Weigel, our buddy with Qual Medical Research, he'll join us. We'll talk about clinical trials regarding infant formula. We're watching Midday, and we're back right after this.